Aaron Gordon, and you're listening to the 3 Point Conversion.
Yeah, I mean, it's anytime you're on another team's floor, you got to try to limit their runs, So, they start making shots, they having their way, they get comfortable, they get confident, the crowd gets into it, and, you put yourself in a position where it's going to be tough. And we just didn't limit those runs enough. I thought we got ourselves back into the game to finish the second quarter, and then they ended up with the lead. We had a few miscommunications. They hit a few shots, but that's down two going into the half. When you're playing pretty well, you're in a good spot. And then we didn't start the third quarter great, but that was their run. We made our run, got ourselves back in the game, and then in the fourth quarter, they did more things to pull the game out than we did.
Hey, Damian, this is one of the rare times ever where you score. You had a really good game, scoring 39, shooting efficiently, and you guys couldn't break 100. What was going on just as the team wide offensively?
I'm not sure. Just a low scoring game. The first one, I mean, I was confused myself. I've been in the league 10 years, and I'm not a player that's not smart or always thinking about what would make the most sense at this time. So a game under 5 minutes, a close game, single digit game, a game that we got a chance to win. I'm not going to do nothing to put my team in a worse position, like get a tech at that time. And a play before on offense, I felt like I got bumped or I got hit on my arm or something, and I turned and I saw which referee was right there. So I didn't just go up to a random referee and say something, and he wasn't even in position to make the call that I thought should have been made. And when we got down the court, I said, "How is that not a foul?" And I walked up to him, and it wasn't aggressive. I wasn't yelling. I said, "How is that not a foul?" And he was just like, he made a face or whatever. And then I was like following him because he had just called a call on this end. He was going to the scores table, and he said, "Dame, stop." My exact words were, "Stop what?" I said, "Stop what?" And he blew his whistle and gave me a tech. He said, "Stop what?" And then I told him, that's the craziest thing I've, had happen in my career. Like time and score and what I said, I wasn't yelling. I just said, "Stop what?" He gave me a tech. And then once I realized the game was over, I just really expressed how much I disagree with him giving me a tech in that situation. And he did what he saw fit. I think it's you just got to keep fighting. It's gonna be ugly sometimes. You just got to scratch and claw and try to find a way. We got so many injuries. Uh, guys out, guys playing that aren't fully healthy. We just trying to find our way. Keep our heads above water and find our way back to 500, and then work from there. But I think the two games prior to this that we won, those are good wins for us. And then, this team ain't a piece of cake. They got a lot of talent out there on their home floor. We're in the end of this road trip. We knew it was going to be a competitive game, tough game. Who are we to expect to come in here and walk through anybody? So we gave ourselves a chance. And, once it got down the stretch, they just, like I said, they just made more plays than us. But I think just the way it feels as a team, I think we still going in the right direction. I mean, it's a lot of things that we could have done better. Just off the top of my head, I can think of some miscommunications that I saw from the opposite side of the court, and some that I was directly involved in. Just some things that we could have done better that wasn't that hard to handle. And they took advantage of those each time. So I think if we just limit those, you know, I could think of at least 4 or 5 plays where it was like, man, we said this and we should have been saying this, or we reacted late, or this guy was supposed to be the low man, but the guy in front of him took that, so they end up pulling around to the top open because both guys went to the paint and they hit a three, and then we miss, and then we foul, and that's 5 points. So um, I think, like I said, we're getting better. You know, we're going in the right direction. It's just those miscommunications, those lapses that we have. You know, and teams will go on little runs, and on the road, it's hard to make up for that. So we're going in the right direction, but there's too many miscommunications, too many mistakes on the defensive end, and a team that's really capable of scoring like them. You know, they can get hot, they can make shots. You're going to dig yourself a hole that it's going to be hard to get out of.
Hey, Danny, you've talked a lot about how much of an impact Nasir's had with all the little things he does. Did not having him tonight really hurt in all those areas that maybe he could have made it, a couple extra plays here or there that could have helped turn this game around?
Yeah, I think we definitely missed him tonight. You know, just those energy plays, flying in there, you know, limiting those second and third opportunities. They had a few big ones down the stretch. You know, Valanciunas tipping the ball. You know, myself or one of the other wings just turning and watching the ball go off the rim, and our guys flying in there and tipping it or getting it. Usually we get bailed out by Nas a lot in those situations, even offensively. Some of our misses, he's creating extra opportunities. And just his, what he brings to our team is, like I always say, is something that nobody else can do. So we definitely missed him in a game like this.
Thanks.
I have no idea. I think they're dealing with a lot, with the protocols and COVID and stuff like that. And we just trying to stay healthy and stay safe as possible. We dealing with enough as it is as far as injuries. So we just trying to stay as healthy as possible and, stay clean as possible and not in protocol. So we just got to get to the game, and, whoever is out there, we got to go out there and worry about ourselves and do us to try to get a win. And, that's all our focus should be.